Alright, so it's voiceover time. I have had it with these stores and their loud freaking music. I can't do it. It was so loud in there. And there was a screaming kid, and it just kind of is what it is. I was showing my husband how this glass looks like ice. It was the only one there, so it wasn't something we could get. And of course, there's a flower with a broken petal that they still want $5 for. Way to go, Salvation Army. And here I was pointing out to my husband the difference between the flashed glass and the colored glass, showing him that, you know, all the wear and how the paint comes off so easy, especially when you put it in water. And then I picked this up, but it said not for food use. And it's pretty contemporary, though it's still a pretty decor piece. I decided against that one. So of course you guys know that I always check out the mugs. That one I just thought was cute because it was like Ray Dunn-ish with the letters into the pottery. But I've done really well on like collectible mugs, and I cannot remember for the life of me off the top of my head what the name of these one particular mugs were, but one time I just came across them at Salvation Army. They were 49 cents each, and I ended up selling them separately for about $16 to $18 a mug. So always check those mugs. Even the collectible ones, just look them up because, like I said, I've done pretty well with some of them. But definitely look them up before you just go out and buy a bunch, or you're stuck with a bunch of mugs. I was attracted to this little trinket jar right here. It said made in China. I was like, eh. So I put it back. I like the flower, the flower that was on it. And this was a little thing for a birth certificate. But there wasn't really, I don't know, wasn't much over here. And they wanted a lot for some of their stuff. I was not happy with this Salvation Army trip. Oh, I really wasn't. Back to the mugs I go. I realized there was another like section of shelving, because as you see, my shelves are like four-sided. Unlike other stores, it's just like one long aisle. I have all these to swing around, hence a lot of editing when I go to Salvation Army, or you'll see my camera swing a lot, and lots of people say it makes them sick. And well, it kind of is what it is. I just got to go with what I can do. So over here, my husband pointed out there was Christmas stuff, and you got to check the little Christmas items. You really do, especially the mice. I've done really well with different collectible ones. I found like I don't know why my camera's doing that glitching thing. That's weird, my GoPro. But I found a bag at Goodwill of these little mice, and it was like $1.18 for the bag. And I sold them individually for like $30 to $40 a mouse. It was crazy. Always check your items, people. This was really cute, but it was broken, so I didn't end up getting it. I really liked that. I really liked it. So here I just eyeballed my husband picking up this piece of Williamsburg pottery and putting it back down. And I asked him, why did you put it back? And he's like, well, I don't know. But they can be worth some money depending on what it is. You know, like what the size, if it's a vase, whatever. That one in particular wasn't, especially because they wanted like $5 for it. It sells for about 9 to 12. So I was like, nope, not today, Salvation Army. Not today. kind of gasped when I rounded the corner and I saw these pretty birds. At first, they kind of are reminiscent of chalkware, but they're ceramic with like an airbrushed paint. This one, my husband pointed out that the beak was broken. I was sad and I put him back. But then I saw the beautiful cardinal and I scooped this one up. These sell between, depending on what they are, and now my microwave is going off, $15 to $25 depending on their condition. Now I was walking over to see this little shell, this seashell box, and I was looking it over to see if there was broken ones, and there you go. I found broken seashells. It wasn't too bad of a price, $2.99, but with the broken shells, I just decided to leave it. Then I turn around and I spot this beast. It was so big, but it had the biggest crack ever down the side. I loved that it still had the lid and the little, turny thingy. You know what I'm talking about. But it was $25. If it wouldn't have had that crack, I would have got it and actually saved it for my father-in-law for Christmas because he loves stuff like this. But it just had that giant, I mean, if it would have been cheaper, I still would have bought it with the crack, but $25 with the crack, I was just kind of like, And my husband's like, nope, we're not doing that. And then what do I see is this seal or sea lion or whatever planter. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I looked them up while I was there, and they do come in different colors, and they go from between like 30 to like 60 something dollars depending on their color. I saw them in blue, I saw them in pink, and that one was just a nice cream that would go with anyone's decor. So I scooped them up. And then I spot this piece. The glaze was so freaking cool. Oh, I just loved it. It's like a genie in a bottle. I don't know, probably you know, like a homemade piece, but it was 15 frickin' dollars. And then I spot this little colorful wall pocket for $1.99. Now that's more my price point. I really liked this little suitcase. It was in really good shape. They sell for about $15 to $20 on eBay, and they come in a couple of different colors. There, I was just making sure there was no like scratches or anything in the material that was there. And this is probably going to wrap it up for the footage that I have for Salvation Army. I'm going to have to look into my camera and see why it's doing that little flickering thing, because my GoPro has a stabilizer, so it shouldn't have been me that was necessarily doing it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this trip with me and my husband to the Salvation Army. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to see more videos like this. Don't forget, every Friday at 1 p.m. I have live sales here on my YouTube channel, so be sure to check back for that. And don't forget to go follow me on Instagram, because I show things before. And that is all, folks. See you later.